For the next 7 days, I'll be uploading a video about the top 7 video games I've played this year. And this year was pretty much a golden gaming year, especially for variety gamers. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Honestly, I never expected Liza P to make it to my top 7 list because I was not feeling this game at all when I first tried it. It was only when I forced myself to keep going, I started to like it more, and I eventually fell in love with it. The game looks gorgeous though. It ran buttery smooth, it had no bugs, it never crashed. In terms of performance, it was probably the most polished game of 2023. One of the most unique mechanics is the weapon customization, where you get to combine any weapons, like a giant great axe, and then combine it with like a kitchen knife handle, and then you have like a ridiculous mini giant great axe. It's crazy, and the boss weapons are all viable and they all do some crazy shit that I'll show off right now. The mechanics of Lies of P is like a fusion of all the Souls games, and that's kind of like why it feels a bit fresh despite, you know, the similarities being a Souls-like. You have the recoverable gray health on attack from Bloodborne, you have the standard dodge from typical Souls game, and you have the Mikiri counter, right? The perfect parrying of unblockable attacks. And honestly, there's so much boss variety, monster variety, that it keeps things fresh through and through. It was generally a nice surprise because I never really liked Souls-like games, and this is probably the first one that I did. And the music is actually very surprisingly good. I didn't expect the soundtrack to be so good, but I just found myself just vibing in front of the jukebox. This game, there's really not much else to say about it. If you're into Souls-like, you're probably gonna have a great time with Lies of P. But yeah, overall, I give Lies of P an A-.